Hey Taurus, you are last but not least out of these readings. Welcome to this space. Welcome to August. Welcome to the Aquarius full moon. If you guys want more information about August and how August, what the month of August is bringing to you, definitely check out the August readings, the general August messages that I have posted. Everybody's sign is posted so far. Yes, but we are going to talk about the Aquarius full moon. We're going to continue our moon messages as we normally do. I ended up just doing August messages because I skipped the new moon messages for you guys. But we are going to continue these moon readings. But happy Aquarius full moon. Take what resonates, leave what does not. I am reading for Sun, Moon, and Rising placements of Taurus. Please check your moon and or rising placements for deeper resonance. I am reading for both sidereal and astrological charts. Okay. We're going to see what this full moon is bringing to you guys, what you guys might be thinking about, what you guys might be feeling at this time because of these planetary transits that's been ravaging us for this past month or so. Up until now, Mercury is now direct. So some of us might be feeling a bit more clear in how we're thinking and how we're speaking, right? Relationships may not feel so hard if we're still in those relationships, if they haven't been broken because of these transits or because of, you know, bad behavior or whatnot. But let's go ahead and see Taurus, Sun, Moon, and Rising signs about this Aquarius full moon and how you can navigate this corner of the map that you're on right now. Ooh. Nurturing. Very interesting. It's interesting that the card of nurturing has a skeleton, so it reminds me of death. I mean, it looks very deathly, right? Interesting. Then we have opposition. We have the lion here. So some of you guys could be dealing with a Scorpio or a Leo, or you could have those placements in your chart. Bottom of the deck, we have stillness. So some of you Taurus could be dealing with some type of opposition right now. You could be dealing with someone you just don't see eye to eye with, or someone who is your enemy. You just don't get along with them, or they just don't like you, or whatever. I don't know. It's quite possible that there is some type of ending because of this opposition for you, Taurus. Like something had to be laid to rest, something had to stop, or some type of breakup happened. It could be that there is a time maybe someone has passed away, someone, you know, dear to your heart, or someone that you know, and maybe some opposition came up after the passing of that individual in your life, and you really had to pull yourself away to really heal yourself and nurture yourself. But there's some type of arguing, poking at somebody, or some people poking at you, trying to hurt your feelings, trying to get a rise out of you at this time. Don't buy into it. Don't entertain that energy at all. Don't respond to it. Give it none of your attention and just focus on yourself. Some of you guys, I'm getting that some of you have you're nurturing something that is already dead. You're trying to nurture something that is just, you need to just be done with it. Okay, well, that was it. So that's my confirmation to stop shuffling because I wasn't sure. But this is the stillness card that I found at the bottom of the deck. So that is my confirmation from my ancestors to stop shuffling. Yeah, and then you have submission, another card with water in it, and it has a canoe. It said submission. So don't react. That's what I'm getting. Don't react. Do not get involved. Do not be a contributing factor into arguments, competitive behavior, what have you. Spiteful actions and words. You may have someone who's intimidated by you, Taurus. Someone who tends to jump to conclusions when you say something, or if you disagree with them, they all of a sudden blow up in your face and you're like, whoa, like, is it that serious? Apparently for them it is. But that's because there's some people, for some of you Taurus, they're intimidated by you, or they just don't understand. They don't understand you, which makes them feel uncomfortable. There's somebody here who really likes to control people in your life. Like they don't like when they can't control you. Because the reason why they like to find a way to control you as a puppet or control other people is their way of finding security within themselves. And that's a very strange, creepy, kind of evil way of existing. This person, or there's someone in your midst, could be a family member, could be someone you call friend, could be a significant other, who loves to control the narrative. They love to control, they want you to submit to them. And the moment you take away their control, they have a knife out, or they're going to threaten you, or this is not a good person. This is not a good person. This is someone who has a major mental illness and they need to go get checked out. But this is definitely somebody that you need to stay away from. You need to watch this person and observe them. Do not, and them getting a rise out of you plays perfectly into their little game that they're playing. Don't give this person anything. This person, I'm getting, there's someone here, Taurus, that you're dealing with under this full moon, and this full moon in Aquarius is telling you, don't text them back. Don't respond to their text messages. Don't answer their phone calls. Do not entertain any type of arguing, because what you're dealing with people, you may end up, you're dealing with people who are a little bit crazy, or you're dealing with somebody who's a little bit crazy. That's what I'm getting intuitively, okay? Like I said, that's what I'm getting intuitively for you guys, Taurus, just based on these 3 cards that I have in front of me. 4 cards, okay? You have an adversary, or a number of adversaries, Taurus, and some of you guys may easily get caught up in online responding to online bullies, constantly posting about like arguments and just having some type of social media battle, or I don't know, it's maybe, I don't know, or maybe, I don't know, maybe it's somebody that you actually are dealing with in person. But you better not let them cause you to step off of your mark. You better not allow them to cause you to step off of your throne to respond to them. Absolutely not. Absolutely not, Taurus. Leave this person, or leave these people, these energies behind. Okay, this could be somebody you have Eros. So this is someone that you may have some sexual relation with, or you had a sexual relation with. Or this is someone who has some type of sexual desire for you. Yeah. I don't like this, you guys. Taurus, I don't like this. I do not like this at all. I'm getting some of you guys might be dealing with a water sign. For sure, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Now, some of you guys may have feeling, wow, yeah. You got the moon. That's Pisces or Cancer. And then we have Cancer that just wanted to peek out, okay? You might be dealing with the Cancer, y'all. If you don't have any sexual relations with them necessarily, like, there is some, okay, so some of you guys may have a person who's trying to get in the way of a romantic partnership with somebody or a sexual relationship that you have with somebody. They're trying to, like, block you. They don't want to see you in, like, indulging. That's weird. You're dealing with somebody who's weird, Taurus, for some of you guys, but there could be just people who don't like to see you, like, enjoying sexual relationships, or they don't like seeing you enjoying romance for whatever reason. Okay. This is someone that you have been devoted to for a very long time, and maybe you pulled your energy away. I don't know. If you haven't, then you're still devoted to this person, but you got the card of Cancer, and it says nurturing here, and then you have nurturing with this in this deck over here. So in two different decks, you have the card nurturing. So what I'm getting here is that there is someone who might be a bit emotionally manipulative, and under this Aquarius full moon, you are being shown that. And it's probably time for you to, like, exit this situation, okay? This person can come across as being very loving, very caring, but deep down inside, like, underneath the surface, they're actually very narcissistic. I feel like you're dealing with a narcissistic individual. This could be a parent. This can be, again, a family member, someone you call friend, or it can be someone that you are sexually attracted to, or they're sexually attracted to you, if it's not reciprocated on both ends. So you might end up looking at your entire life or this entire situation and realizing all of this, Taurus. But there is some type of sacrifice that you need to make here. And I have a feeling that it's going to be this relationship or sacrificing. I don't know. There's some kind of sacrifice here. Giving something up or breaking up with somebody, or just, like, no longer talking to them. And this is kind of huge too. I'm still getting that you're dealing, some of you guys are dealing with a Taurus. You're dealing with a Taurus, a Cancer, or a Pisces, or Scorpio. I'm not really getting big Scorpio vibes. I'm getting big Cancer vibes and big Pisces vibes for the majority of this reading, of the cards in this reading. Don't engage. Disengage, if you will. Just completely pull yourself out of the situation. Because somebody, I get the sense that someone, you or someone else, is going to end up getting you into a trap or getting you into a situation that is not going to end well for you. Okay? Be careful. Be careful. If there's someone that you're upset at, Taurus, and you're someone, you know, this could have been a significant other or an ex that you're dealing with, you may be having a lot of bad, really sad and chaotic emotions right now towards this person. Okay? You and this person do not see eye to eye, like I've said before, but you need to just let go of control, because it is not going to end well for you if you continue to try to control the situation. Okay? It's not going to end well for you. Let the situation flow the way it's supposed to flow. If you're getting the answer of no, the answer is no. If there is a situation where you feel like you've been wronged in some way, and you're trying to force somebody to experience revenge, or your revenge, or experience bad karma because of their actions towards you, stop doing that. Do not play the role of karma. Let karma play her role. Okay? Be still. Be still. Focus on yourself. Blending, diversity. I don't know. Some of you guys, are you guys a part of a blended family? Maybe you have children by someone else, but you remarried, or you ended up having children with someone else and children by another person, and you guys are a blended family. Some of you guys, may be in a, I guess, interracial relationship, or you were. Maybe you guys adopted. Maybe you guys adopted some kids and took them under your wing. Or this person that you're dealing with, like they make it seem like they are all about diversity and like blending energies together and bringing people together, but that's not the case. Underneath the surface of it all, they're a completely different person. Because you have obstacles at the bottom of the deck. So there's something here that's just not, it's not what it seems here. It seems very Cancerian, right? It seems very loving and like everybody gathered together around the fire. We're all going to have a good time. But like what's really happening is like this person is trying to control everybody and create this narrative like I'm such a good person, but like they're not. They're narcissistic. You're never really going to be at peace with this person, okay? I just get the sense that you need to kind of make a decision. Like, this person does not like when you or anyone else has more control than them. Like, this is a very jealous person I'm getting as well. I don't know. But some of you Taurus, maybe this is you. Maybe you are the one. Maybe you have Cancer in your chart, or you have a lot of water in your chart, and your emotions can cause you to kind of act in a very chaotic way when you lose control of something, or when, you know, maybe some of you guys may have some narcissistic tendencies that you guys don't realize. I don't know. But I just get the sense that there's something about blending families, adopting somebody, you know, may have a family unit that just looks very diverse, you know. Maybe, again, there's interracial, you know, relationship going on here, or there's some type of like marriage where two people got married. One has their own children, the other has their own children, and they brought each other together, and there's just some obstacles there. There's some things that are just not really working out. There's some things that were blocking this blending of energies from really taking off and being successful. So some of you guys could be going through a breakup, or you already have. Some of you guys could be going through a divorce. Like there was some type of energy with blending these energies where it could have started out very loving and very caring, but there was still like, it wasn't like 100, like full love. There were some things that, there were some insecurities that were at the forefront with you and this other person. Okay, and that is a bit concerning. We have the Lovers. Yeah, so there was marriage for some of you, or some type of domestic or civil relationship that you had with this person. Yep. There is some energy because you have Temperance here. So there was the need for, somebody may have become sober. 13 messages. You have messages here. An open mind. So Taurus, you're being asked to have an open mind here. If you're the one that's causing a bit of a ruckus, and like this other person involved is just like, I'm really not trying to drag this out, I'm really not trying to make this more difficult than it has to be, then maybe you're the one that just needs to kind of pull back and stop and just let things be, let bygones be bygones, whatever. If it's a divorce or a breakup, just let it happen. If it's a disagreement that you're having with someone and you don't want to let it go, or you don't want to just be still and nurture yourself and focus on yourself and stop trying to control the narrative, stop what you're doing. Stop what you're doing. It is not going to serve you well. Okay? If you're a cross watcher for a Taurus, let your Taurus know, hey, chill out. Or just understand, like, if they continue this, it's not going to end well for them. But for those of you Taurus, if this is someone else that you're dealing with, if this is someone else that you're dealing with, like a Cancer, a Pisces, a Sagittarius, a Gemini, yeah, like Prince of Wands, you have, it says instigation. So somebody's an instigator. Someone really wants fights to happen. Tower at the bottom of the deck. Somebody, there's going to be some type of explosion in a relationship with somebody. It could be a friend, a family member, or a significant other, or somebody at work. Let's clarify this diversity again. Like, some of you, you have a blended family, and there's someone within that blended family that wanted to cause some type of conflict. It's like they could never be happy. They could never be content. If this is you, you're having a rude awakening right now. Let go of control. What do you need to control? Just let people be who they are. If there's an ending that is happening in a relationship, let it happen. Yeah, there's a lot of heartache here. So some of you guys are hurt, and you guys really don't understand how to carry your emotions when things are not going your way. Because you thought that this was going to happen. You thought that this Ace of Pentacles, the money, the wealth, the family, the successful family, the loving family, the healthy family dynamic, could even be retirement, I don't know. You thought that your coin, your monetary gain, wow, we have you have the 10 of Pentacles as well. You thought that there was going to be a beautiful family dynamic and a bit of a legacy that was created with this blending of energies. Yeah, you have the Death card. So something is ending, and it is not fun. You're experiencing an ending at this time, Taurus, and it's not fun. It's not fun. Because you thought that things were going to be the way you had written it out in your head, and it didn't work out that way. It didn't unfold the way you thought it was going to unfold, and that's because there were some emotions and some egos that were too inflated. And those egos and those emotions went unchecked. Could be yours, it could be this other person. The only way that you can get through this is by stopping what you're doing and just be still and submit to whatever God, your ancestors, your spirit, your protectors have said needs to be done. Let's clarify the Lovers card. Let's clarify the Lovers. This is Gemini energy, so there's definitely there was love involved. There was love involved, however, in order to bring things together, in order to, there's probably still some people involved that you really love and want to talk to within this situation, or maybe this is this person. They really love and want to talk to you, but there's just too much toxicity. And there is the need to, again, there's somebody here that you were physically attracted to, like you guys had sexual relations or you were married to them. This is like romantic love. That's what I'm getting. Or friends with benefits or something. Some of you guys you're taking a break because we have the four of Swords. Okay, for those of you, if you are trying to save your relationship, if you're trying to save your relationship with somebody, let go of control. This is strictly for you, Taurus. That is your advice. If you are trying to save a relationship with someone, stop pushing them and pushing them and pushing them to do the things that you want them to do. Just stop. Give it a rest. Give it a rest. Stop the arguing. Stop the instigating, whatever. If this is someone else who's trying to instigate and start a fight, zip it. I do sense that there is a miracle that will take place. There is marriage involved with this. So some of you guys, you've been married to this person for a while, or let's clarify the Temperance card. Or you were married to them, or you had some type of traditional like relationship with them where you had kids with them and you guys lived together, blah, blah, blah. But Taurus, stop the fighting. If this is a situation where a breakup is inevitable, let it happen. Do not go trying to fucking get revenge or, you know, talking trash behind their back. I mean, do that, but like don't start any fires. And if there's someone who's trying to start a fire with you, just immediately move yourself from the situation for a while. Just completely stop. Just stop responding to them. Just ghost them, right? If you want this to work out, Taurus, if there is a possibility of, so Three of Pentacles, if there is a possibility of this working out in your favor, you need to calm yourself down. You need to allow the other party involved to calm themselves down. Think about the future. What kind of future do you want to have with this person? And what is it that is needed to create that future? If that is not something that you or the other party is willing to do, this is not going to work. If this is a job situation and there's someone that you may have had some sexual relationships with within the job, that needs to stop. If you're trying to, some of you guys may need to like switch jobs or like find a different job in order to be with this person. Others of you, if you love your job, but you're just kind of messing around with somebody, do you want to keep your job or do you want to keep that person? You can't have your cake and eat it too. You need to have a plan. You need to figure it out. You need to figure it out. But there's some type of personal issue that is happening between you and another person, or you and other people. And it's just been going on for far too long. And this Aquarius full moon is letting you know it's been enough. We've had enough. You've had enough. You're done, right? You're done with this mess that you've created. Or maybe it's this other person that you're dealing with, the universe, or, you know, their guardians and their angels are saying you're done. You're done toying with Taurus. You're done toying with other people. You're done creating messes for people and yourself. You're done. So this can be you or someone else. But your advice, Taurus, do not engage. Step away. Step aside. Allow this person to create the mess for themselves, because they're trying to get away with whatever they want to get away with and not suffer the consequences or the karma. They want you to suffer the consequences for their actions. And you've kind of just allowed them to just use you and to make you feel like complete shit, when all you just need to do is step aside and don't even, just be like, nope, you're going to show your own ass. It's not going to be mine. You did all this, right? Okay, let's pull some more advice for you guys from the tarot. Okay, Wheel of Fortune, things are going to look up for you. Things can look up as long as you pull yourself out of this. It's going to be fine. But again, the Wheel of Fortune is not just, you know, saying like, oh, you're going to be fine. The Wheel of Fortune is saying you have a choice here. You have a choice here. You can either okay, yeah. You can decide to, some of you guys are going through a divorce. Yeah, some of you guys, either you're bringing balance and this yin and yang to your marriage with somebody, or you're getting a divorce with somebody and somebody is trying to drag it out. Somebody is just trying to just get out of the situation. They're just like, I'm done. I'm done. I just want to be done with it and let's move forward. But if you want things, this is, okay, again, this is the last message. And I'm repeating myself. You have the Six of Pentacles. There was a lack of give and take in the relationship, right? Maybe some lack of sexual attention, a lack of attention in general. Maybe somebody wasn't, you know, putting in the financial effort that they should have been. I don't know. But with the Wheel of Fortune here, there's a choice. You can choose to be on top of this wheel or at the bottom. And the only way that you're going to find yourself, you can find a straight ticket to the bottom of that wheel, Taurus, is by the Five of Wands, by arguing, by instigating, by saying petty things, by trying to get revenge, by constantly just constantly creating a loop of opposition. The only way that you can bring balance to it, however, is by pulling your energy away and being the Hermit. That is how you can bring yourself at the top of that wheel and not cause somebody to drag you down and be dragged by this wheel. You choose. You decide. You decide where you want to be on the Wheel of Fortune. Okay, because fortune is not just good fortune. Fortune is also bad, depending on the choices that you make. Okay? Much love and light to all of you guys, Taurus. I wish you guys the very best of luck on this journey. Stay safe, stay healthy, and hope to see you guys in your next reading. Bye, guys.